You're definitely not a great boss. My job is perfection, and Jimmy is totally dumbfounded. It sounds easy, but how will he explain it to Oz? He can't wrap his mind around Freddy's thinking. A week, it's another day for Jimmy and Oz to meet again. He learns Freddy messed things up, and Oz thinks he's become a total burden. Jimmy is desperately trying, but Freddy can't even control himself, so how can he take Jimmy's advice? Oz gives an order. Jimmy must go solo negotiate with the Turks, but Jimmy refuses for Freddy's sake. Think about your own future, buddy. So, Jimmy comes out and tells Freddy he's got Oz under control and not to worry. Freddy knows his bro can handle it, but from this day, they both face their own troubles. From then on, Freddy grew bolder, hooking up with Oz's sister. Heard Jim secretly making new drugs unbelievable. Freddy is in disbelief, can't believe his best buddy turned on him. Soon after, Jimmy ties the knot with Mackie. Their relationship goes from old friends to family. Should be closer, but Freddy is still salty about Jimmy's betrayal. Freddy can't wrap his head around it, and calls Oz, asking why lets his brother go solo. Oz's response sounds like he's listening to his daughter. Freddy cannot tolerate it and bluntly storms into the processing factory to express his dissatisfaction. You thought I ever had expectations for you? I never expected anything. This is just business, pure business, and you messed it all up. Since you have chosen this path, Ozzy. He's attacking you, Jimmy. Oh, he's really going for it. Freddy is so disappointed. Oz is just pulling a few tricks here. Now your brotherly bond is hanging by a thread. Worst of all, the goods you were supposed to sell today are all gone. Freddy finally returns home after a long time and sees his son wetting his pants, finally stepping up as a dad. But at the moment, his wife walks in and calls him out for being a lousy dad and an even worse husband since his release. She's completely done with him, and they immediately start bickering. You people are all a bunch of jerks. Thanks, Jimmy. We're all gonna get beat up now. They totally ignore the kid's feelings. Jackie's sent to the hospital and sis Mackie wants her to divorce, but Jackie wants to endure it for the kid. This sends hot-headed Mackie into a frenzy. She finds leisurely Freddy and confronts him, launching into an angry Mackie shouts, "You're not a man. Beating my sister isn't defeat." Luckily, Jimmy arrives and pulls her away. And it's this argument that sets off something Mackie will regret soon. Shortly after, Jimmy is caught away on a business trip. Mackie says they'll try again when he gets back. With the handsome, rich, loving husband, she's on cloud nine. But that night, while she's relaxing in the tub, she doesn't notice Freddy lurking at the bathroom door. What comes next isn't good. I previewed it for the guys. A few months later, Mackie's belly shows. Jimmy thinks it's all his doing, clueless that his best buddy Freddy is also in the mix. Time flies, and years pass with little Jimmy growing up. Mackie's guilt over her husband increases with each day, worrying she'll slip up about the sly. Until little Jimmy's birthday, when her fears finally. Freddy prepared a birthday gift for little Jimmy, but little Freddy looks on with jealousy, as his childhood has only known violent dad. Mackie's expression is super awkward too. Freddy dotes on their legitimate son, taking him out to play. Mackie sees this and rushes over, demanding he give her some back, but Freddy seizes the chance to tease her, absurdly suggesting they run away together. Little Freddy hears it all, so Mackie hands her son over to Jimmy. Then she makes an excuse about feeling ill and heads to the bedroom. Once in there, she can't hold herself together anymore. One thought of what Freddy did that night makes her feel sick to her stomach. Meanwhile, Lil Black brings a shocking piece of bad news. Their boss Oz has been attacked. Fortunately, he wasn't mortally wounded. Freddy is stunned because he and Oz's sister were behind it all. Oz had always trusted Jimmy, making them feel threatened. So they decided to target Oz, but the hit backfired spectacularly. Just to be safe, Freddy determines to handle Jimmy's right-hand man first, calling Lil Black to the dock, revealing the secret, and confessing his love for little Jim. He loves him more than any other kid, but can't recognize him as his own son, not wanting Jimmy to know he's been with his wife. Lil Black looks serious about this. But the next second, an oblivious Jimmy walks in to visit the boss at the hospital. He suspects the Turks are behind the attack, but the boss confirms it's Freddy and his sister trying to take him out. Jimmy is stunned and can't believe Freddy would do such a thing. Oz then tells him that his sister has been dealt with, leaving Freddy for Jimmy to handle himself. To solidify his conviction, Oz speaks sincerely, leaving Jimmy in deep conflict. But when he sees his best bud Lil Black murdered, he's made a harsh decision to take Freddy down. Meanwhile, Freddy and the others, learning of the failed assassination, have no clue what to do next. The Turks think eliminating Jimmy will weaken Oz, and the best candidate for action is Freddy because he can easily get close to Jimmy. Freddy hesitates, but this is no time for. After a moment of reflection, he sheds a few crocodile tears and ultimately decides to eliminate his best buddy. He announces to everyone that next week is his daughter's engagement party, and hell strike at the end of it. Yet, the events have spiraled far beyond his control. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content ahead.